as I stood next to pieces of wood, a hammer, and a bucket of nails in a village of the Dominican Republic. I could feel the scorching heat of the sun on my shoulders and beads of sweat dripping down my forehead. I was hot, I was tired, but most of all, I was happy. I had been out here for 7 days with no cell phone, no creature comforts, and yet I felt joy. Why? Because I was part of something bigger than myself. Everyone around the neighborhood came together and worked in a group to build a house from the ground up. I was surrounded by people who were different than I am, and we all united in one common goal. It was one of the most rewarding and meaningful moments in my life. At the end of the week, I was sad to go home because I didn't want this experience to end. I knew that once I got home, I wasn't going to have the time to carry on the work or to serve others like I had been this week or to build community with people from different walks of life. I took a hard look at my daily routine and thought about how I was spending my time. I spend roughly 38 hours a week at school, another 12 hours per week completing homework and studying for tests, 19 hours a week participating in extracurricular activities, 60-some odd hours sleeping, and what little time I had left was spent with my family and friends and some much-needed downtime. Sadly, there's little time to participate in service. Even though I wanted to, I didn't have the time to volunteer at a soup kitchen, help tutor kids, bag lunches, or collect school supplies. I know that others would agree. We need to protect time for service. We seem to place so much value on activity and performance, yet so little time helping others. We may truly want to help others, but we never create the space to actually do so because we fill our schedules with more activities. I began to wonder, how could I incorporate serving others as part of my daily routine? And is it even important? Shouldn't it be more than a once-a-year service trip? Since it's so difficult to find time for service after school, why not foster community mindedness at school? I'd like schools to adopt an elective that gives all students the opportunity to participate in a long-term school-wide service project that is designed to support their local or surrounding communities. Similar to academic classes like math, English, or science, or elective courses like art, choir, and health, we could have a class dedicated to service. Teachers who have a passion for service could mentor students like me who long to be part of something bigger than ourselves. Think about it. What if for 45 minutes a day, you could go into a room and work on a long-term service project with your classmates and dig into making a difference? I know that in this circumstance, I'd be invested because I'd have a greater feeling of purpose and I know I'd be making a difference. It might be as simple as shortening each class by a few minutes to create protected time for the service elective. So, what could students work on? Possibilities might include helping others learn how to navigate the digital world we all find ourselves in, or visiting elementary schools where time is spent reading or playing games with the children, increasing connection across different ages. Or we could have a cleanup service where trash is gathered in order to help maintain a more stable environment. You see, the possibilities are endless. I think students should work on the project for the entire school year. When students are able to work on the same project over the course of a year, they will see the long-lasting impacts their contributions can make. They'd be serving something other than themselves, and they do it together. I think this would also create a kinder culture at school. Students who are different, who think they have nothing in common, suddenly uniting in a common goal. Think of all they'd gain from this: stronger bonds, a sense of belonging, and building community. Students will create memories they will cherish for their entire lives, and who knows, it may even impact their career path. Albert Einstein once said, "Only the life lived in service to others is worth living." Ultimately, Service is one of the most important things we can experience in our lives, and finding time for it is crucial. So crucial that schools should implement service classes in order to unite people with one goal: helping others. Thank you.